It's not a surprise to me how well they do. They're extremely passionate about their football, extremely passionate. You know, if anybody watches any, not Moroccan football, or just goes on to online and sees some of the top games in Morocco, they'll have 40, 50, 60,000 people there. And if you see some of the after game sort of clips around the world, in Amsterdam, in London, in Madrid, just in relation to all the Moroccan people coming onto the streets, to support their team after the victories, it's fantastic, and that's what Moroccan football is, and that's what Moroccan people are like. And it's no surprise to me that they've surprised a few people, but to me, it's not a surprise. They've got some very good players, and I've got a good structure of football, and I would say over the next couple of years to watch out for teams like Morocco on a regular basis.
Do they have a chance against Portugal?
Oh, most definitely, yeah, most definitely. I don't think there's one team that's really stood out in the World Cup at the moment. We've seen a lot of surprises, and even the teams that have won through, have had difficult challenges throughout the games. We've obviously seen Spain knocked out, but we've seen France struggle early doors. Even England, against Wales in the first half, it was a tough game for them, but they end up winning through. But again, Portugal, they've suffered, in the early stages, the same as Croatia and the same as the other teams in the tournament. And anybody, I think, can beat anybody. So, I wouldn't put my money anywhere at the moment to see who would win the tournament. There's a lot of investment. I was really, as you know, fortunate to go across and work there with a good friend of mine. The facilities are fantastic. They're really supportive. They're really developing that. They have a lot of support from the king in Morocco in the development of football, and the facilities are fantastic. I'm fortunate enough to work on a daily basis at St George's Park with England, and the Moroccan facilities, their St George's Park is the same, if not better. They have the pitches. They have an on-site hotel for the senior team there. They have an Olympic swimming pool. They have 3G pitches. They have grass pitches available to them. They have a fantastic gym. It is second to none, to be fair. And they've actually developed 4 or 5 of these around the region of Morocco as well, north, south, east and west. Yeah, he's done really well. I met him a few times, obviously, in Morocco, and I had a good conversation with him. A very, very nice gentleman in himself, very intelligent guy, in speaking many different languages, along the way. And obviously he settled in Spain in the last couple of years, performing really, really well with Seville. And obviously it was great to see his performance on Tuesday, I think it was, against Spain, and saving a couple of penalties to win them through to their quarter-final.
Yeah, what's his strong sides on the pitch, mentally?
Yeah, again, he's a little bit of an all-rounder. From what I know, I don't know him, extremely well, as I explained with someone like Jordan. But what I see from him, technically and tactically, he's astute towards the game. You don't really see him making an awful lot of errors within the game, which shows that he's a good goalkeeper. And obviously he's played in a lot of big games, for Morocco in the African nations and so on. He's played a lot of big games, and again with Seville over the last couple of years, he's played in a lot of big games in the European competition as well.